Hey, Sister Kate here, up at High Prairie Acres. I'm in front of my lilac, I believe it's called a lilac bush, and just up here for a day or two, but really enjoy the look and smell of this plant. And my topic for today is one that I consider important to some of you, maybe not important to the way the world is going right now, but some of your comments have led me to believe that this is an issue that maybe I should give an opinion on. And I've done a little antenna touching with Pastor Joe. We've come up with what we think are pretty good suggestions for single women finding a man. And when I say finding a man, I don't mean for hooking up kind of stuff. I'm talking about a life partner. And I'm also talking about, you know what I'm... You're lonely. You are lonely and you want help. You want a partner to share your burdens, your joys, your sorrows with. And it's the way Yah intended it. It's in the Word. And so I'm directly talking to you and to give you my best suggestions. And I hope this video is edifying for you in some way. So our number one suggestion to you, first off, is you need to get up and do something. You need to actively engage in searching and finding someone who is right for you. Now, I know I've said in another video, Yahweh will bring that person to you, and it's true. But you got to picture yourself as Noah. Yahweh told Noah to make that boat. He didn't bring the boat to Noah. He let Noah know he was going to need that boat. And so if you need a partner in your life, you're going to have to take an action, not unlike Noah building a boat, in order to help Yahweh do the things he does. All right? So that's number one. You need to take some action. Two, some of the suggestions or some of the thought processes that Pastor and I talked about and that I am sharing with you is that you need to decide for yourself what kind of person you're interested in looking for. What kind of person do you think you would be well matched up with? And then you need to kind of, you know, after having decided the characteristics and everything, you need to actually think about where that person might be and kind of get yourself in or around that location. And some of the places I have thought of and looked, actively just been looking where gentlemen hang out. Let's say you want a farming gentleman. You want someone who knows how to run a tractor and putting in fencing, stuff like that. Then the place to go would be, you know, a farm co-op or someplace like TSC where those sort of things are being sold. My other observations of life have shown the McDonald's that's attached to the Walmart that's near where I am in the morning, there are always old guys in there drinking coffee and talking to each other. I joke with my husband that that's going to be the place I'm going to should, you know, the Lord take him from me before I'm 90. That's where I'm going to go. Now, I'm laughing about it and stuff, but it is a practical reality. There are usually at least 4 to 6 guys in there just chatting with each other and having their, you know, morning biscuit or whatever and their cup of coffee. So that's another place. A third place that I know gentlemen go, and they like to go there to relax and to kind of burn off some steam, is a range. Guys who are interested in firearms and their ability to use them correctly and accurately go to a range on a regular basis and practice. And if I was a female and I didn't know how to use a firearm, I would go there and act like I didn't know what I was doing, and I'm sure someone would be more than happy to help you, and then that starts a conversation. Since I am someone who knows how to use them, then I would go there and I would practice and then maybe strike up conversation with someone who had a firearm I was interested in or had the exact same one that I was firing, and that way we have something in common. Another place to go where people congregate, gentlemen, is gyms and other sporting kind of places, a Bass Pro Shop, a Cabela's. They shop there. and they hang out there. Gentlemen like to go fishing, and so if you like to fish or know anything about fishing, or would be interested in someone who knew how to fish, I'd go to a lake, I'd go to a marina, I might go to a boat store. And I am talking about deliberately, you know, intending to meet someone. I am not talking about, I'm just going to sit in my trailer and pray that a fisherman comes my way, because yes, the Lord provides, but also the Lord wants to see a little initiative from you. So this is another really important point. Ladies, you need to get up off your rear ends. You need to stop passively whining, and you are whining about, oh, I can't meet anyone or whatever. And the first stop in the getting up and actively getting involved in your life in this aspect is going to the mirror and looking. Sorry, but if you are not taking care of yourself, nobody else wants to have to rescue you and take care of you. You should at least be neat and tidy in your appearance and not looking like some crazy person with your hair askew and your clothes filthy and crumpled. You need to take a good look at yourself and assess how approachable you are. If you look angry all the time, and like I said, if you're messy or you're smelly, because we all know that once you get over 50, you can be smellier than you thought you were in your 20s, and you may need a little extra attention in that part of your life. But ladies, you need to quit your whining and complaining and moaning and talking to other women and complaining and moaning and whining. You need to get out there and be actively engaged in what it is you think is going to make you happy. And in this case, we are talking about finding a mate, finding a partner, finding someone to spend your life with, someone who will help you in doing the things that you're doing, help keep you safe, help provide in your life, etc. So get up and get active. So we've talked about ranges, we've talked about McDonald's, we've talked about Bass Pro Shop, going places. Another example is fitness. If you are, you know, you're going to whine and you're going to complain, you're going to say, I'm 300 pounds and I can't do fitness. Well, that's not true. There are TV shows that have shown that even people who are grossly overweight, the first thing those people do to get them to lose the weight is get them moving. So you can get up and walk. And walking is going to get you out, and people may notice you walking and talk to you while you're walking. Walk in a safe place. Look for parks that have walks, or see if your city or your county has some kind of walk, and then go walking, because walking alone will get you fit. I mean, it will get you in shape and it will help you lose weight if you do it enough. I'm not saying you have to go take a 10-mile hike. Go walk 10 steps and then walk 5 more the next time you walk, and then walk to 20 the next time you walk, and do it on a regular basis. It gets you out in this beautiful creation of Yahweh's. It allows you to see things that are going on, like blackberries are coming. You can see the blossoms, and then the next time you walk in the middle of June or July when they're ripe, you can pick a few. I mean, get involved. So active people do active things, and if you're interested in someone who's also active, you need to do active things. Play tennis, go golfing. Lots of gentlemen like to golf. If you show interest in golfing, then you're going to have something in common with those gentlemen. Like I said, fishing. Fishing's not physically difficult, and you could meet someone while you were out fishing. Not only that, fishing allows you to provide a little food for your table, and it's good for you. So I've given you many options, and I've given you the main motivator, which is you will have to act. You cannot just sit on your rear end in your house watching, you know, romance videos all day long and think a man will somehow walk into your life. You need to show as much initiative towards him as you do towards getting chocolate. And you know I know what I'm talking about there. All right, I hope this blesses you. I hope this motivates you. Shalom. I have one favor to ask of the brothers who watch this video. If I'm completely off about what I'm suggesting, please, in your comments, give suggestions. If you're a brother who lives by himself and would actually like to meet someone and you're older, you know, like 50 and above, give write in your comments, you know, suggestions on how that lady might meet you, or where you might be approached, or where you like to go. And that would really be helpful, because I don't want to put out information if I don't know what I'm talking about. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Shalom.